Alright, what is up everybody? We're back with another Madden 25 episode, and today we haven't played one of these in a while. We have really been playing other games, but I think it's about time we get back into our Madden NFL series, as there's really nothing else to do. And I think we're doing pretty good so far. To be honest, I don't think we need to make any trades. We just came off of a win over the Texans, 35-30. And now we are facing a division opponent, the Cleveland Browns. But I'm pretty sure we are good. I don't think we need to make any changes. Maybe our offensive line has been a little shaky. Our right tackle is a D. That's our right tackle. It's a D. I think we need to change our right tackle. I think that's what we need to make a change to, is our defense in the last 2 weeks, by the way, has not really been that good. But I just want to take a look at the stats real quick. He's given up 3 sacks for Orlando Brown. One sack for Suomalo. Okay. Zero sacks for Ted Karras. One sack for Alex Kappa. Alright, here we go. Marius Mims. 2 sacks for Marius Mims. So really, it's Orlando Brown who really needs like the help, but I don't think there's like any other. I think our right tackle group is still developing, and Riley Reef. I don't think maybe let's see what he's done. He's given up 0 sacks. Yeah, so our room is still developing. I think we just got to work through this. It's a work in progress, but we're 4-1. I think we're doing really good. I think Joe Burrow is struggling a little bit, though. If I look at Burrow right here, and I look at stats, yeah, he has more interceptions than touchdowns. He has 8 interceptions, and he has 5. So this is gonna be probably on track to have one of his worst seasons of his career. That's just what comes with, that's just what comes with success. We don't really know how we can change. He doesn't have a good quarterback rating. It's 73. So it's not like he's going to be benched, but, I mean, it is kind of unfortunate. The best player on our team is doing this bad, and there just needs to be a change there. So, yeah. Not like, we just need to change, like, maybe like a scheme thing. That's where I'm going to look right now. Team schemes right here for our offense. So our offensive scheme is 75. But we need to try to get our quarterback up. %, scheme fit. 58% scheme fit. Ooh, what's this? think I like this. I think I like this. West Coast spread. Field general. Improviser. Strong arm. Field general. So I think it would be... Yep.
Like damn, why I get a like urn? I'ma drop top. The sun won't burn when it lit like white, but the stripes ain't earned. I'ma get it right now, I ain't waiting no turn. Got a brand new house, tryna avoid my hurt. About 6 point something in the field like church. Or the hood got whack and the set went turn. Got a 488 in the glide like Kurt. I've been living off golf from the last few deals. When the night check came and I still got chills. Hit a 2K lick, I ain't even go pro. Got a boss outlet, now I'm smelling like go. Call me Ice Cube, baby, where they sit on my chain. Heard a lame tryna play up my name when I'm 23 to it. And I'm going no brain, going dumb with these hundreds in my thumb. Got stank. Out here, everything come free. I ain't never met God, but I bet he know me. Put the money in a set of dying them streets. Through the boy alley hooping, I ain't riding on fleek. Got a Porsche light skin in the ceiling, got peeled. I was 20 plus young when got a real young black boy running, got me out of that field. Better living off game, you should get it on film. I ain't never your kind, late but I'm really on time. Girl, what you put in your mind, I ain't digging your sign. True for that mind, hurt but I made it out fine. Still in my prime, bro, really outline. Talk like you Tony out grind, throw a 20 on 9. How you live with no spine, bro, better off dying. Man, you got nerve, bro, need to get a bird. And I'ma get it off first, find a way you ain't surf. You looking all hurt, funny till your ego got nerve. Boy, I made it all worse, woke up looking like work. 150 lay on my shirt, 20 lay on my teeth. Boy, I make an M in my sleep, everything I want in my reach. I'ma run it off tops, wonder where I been, I've been pulling off lots. 454, I'ma keep it on stock. Bezel with the ticker on rocks. Big side, tell me what I ain't got. Get it right now where I got it back then. Number one stunner, but the level on. Raised by the gang with a meal like Philly with a watch 250 in a so silly. Yeah. got turned, got a dog crack when the boy won't learn. Big wrapped up shorty when the block is sherm. Always sorry when the cap don't work. Got the butterfly doors and the fly like bird. And I love my but I ain't them nerd like damn why pocket like yarn. Two in, two back ends, booked up. Look up, I'm flying, yeah I'm free now. See now, society's time me release now. Crazy, I'm finna go see now. Big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one. 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will. Got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjust it all. Really wanna wipe me down, I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaties better beef with me, they never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while on Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying Lil Curtis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you're running up at night. You know I only get one life for this.
Alright, so we're making a different thing. We're doing field general. This is very good. I like this. We got more pass protector, you know, type stuff. I like this. And our defense is kind of good. I think our defense is really good. So I think that's good there. And yeah, that's good. So this is, so we made a change. And yeah, so that's what we're going to do. And now we're going to look at mock draft number 1. Let's take a look. Let's see where we would pick. Right here. We'd pick a wide receiver. Who's doing these mock drafts? Because they suck. This is terrible. What is this? This ain't even like a top fit for us. Why in the world would we need a wide receiver? Needs to work on simple concentration routes, fights for every single inch, avoids big hits, excels at creating yards after catch. He's not terrible, but we don't need a wide receiver. I think our wide receiver room's pretty good. Alright, but if we take a look at player negotiations, I want to take a look. We definitely want to try to extend Jamar, but we won't do that till later. Alex Kappa, that's like our Snoop Connor, Ted Karras. I'd like to extend Ted Karras another year. Well, that was the last offer I submitted. What does he want? Expected value is 5.93 for 1 year. So that's no. We're gonna do. I do kind of want to do 2 years, but we will just do this. This is it right here. So 3.3, 2.7. That is 6 million. That should do it. And just to do it, if he does have a good bonus, we will do 3 million. So this is it right here. For just 1 year. Alright, let's see. Player signed. There it is. Alright. So now we got Ted Karras now. Isaac Sumalo. Miles Jack. That's Geno Stone. That's Trey. I want to see how Trey's doing. Let me see how he's doing. He's gotten 7.5 sacks so far this season. 9 tackles for loss, 18 tackles. Alright, he's doing pretty good. Alright. I think we're ready to move on. Game of the week. Eagles and Cowboys. Out for the year. Wow, Alex Highsmith for the Steelers out. They Flowers for the Ravens. Patrick Mahomes doing Patrick Mahomes stuff. Alright, I think we're ready for a our game against the Browns. Let's just do a team meeting real quick. Let's talk, wow. Let's talk about the Browns. Holy voice crack. What did you see during film? Am I going to answer this? We can run on their defense. All right. Any player specifically? Yeah. LE1 and LOLB. Right, so how should we attack that? Run right at them and force their LOLB Devin Bush to make plays. How do we measure success? Wow, that's a... Alright, what goal? Scores 2 rushing touchdowns. We'll do Chase Brown scores 2 rushing touchdowns. Alright. Think we are ready to play our next game. We're finally back at home. And I'm pretty sure we have... Let me look. Alright. Here it is. The Browns. Here is what we are wearing for our game. Alright, wait. Alright, let's just take a look at the stats here. The Browns actually have a better team overall. They have 85 overall team, 85 overall offense, 85 overall defense. That's better than our 84, 85, 84. Offensive points per game, we're about the same. 23.2 for us, 19th or 24.6. That's like relatively the same. Passing yards, we're almost dead last with 188. They're almost top 10 with 252. Rushing yards, we're second with 121. They are 6th with 107. Opposing points per game allowed, we only allow 16.6. That is second. And they allow 26.2. That is 26.7. That is 22nd. Opposing pass yards allowed, we only allow 185.8. That's third. They allow 216. That's 7th. And then opposing rush yards allowed, the Browns average 102 allowed. We average 88. So I think we can run the ball on them. That would be big. And it's a division game. There it is. There's the division race right now. So we're in front of the division right now. We're looking to keep that with a win over the Browns. Should be a huge win to get, a bigger lead in the division. Yeah, here's the season stats too. Cam Taylor-Britt, #1 in the league in interceptions. Sacks. Trey Hendrickson's #1 with 7 sacks. Matt Hawkins is 3rd with 5 sacks, so we're doing really good there. Alright, so yeah, let's do it. Take full control. So we got helmet orange. And then jersey black, 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 black. Alright, so helmet, yeah, helmet orange, black. Black. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. We're at home for this game, and it's our new arena too, so it's our futuristic arena. Let's do it. Wait, look, we're starting a new era. Battle of Ohio.
He's gonna have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Bengals and the Browns next on EA Sports.
Better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the
Here we go.
on EA Sports. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience...
Alright, here we go. We're getting the ball after halftime. So we're kicking the ball to them first. Here we go. What a stadium.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Gray now on the return.
And he's gonna get to the 36.
He gets it out past the 35.
Not bad of a return.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder back in 2017, Deshaun Watson.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way.
Alright.
Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers.
Alright, here we go.
A couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger.
What's our game plan?
mentality.
Defend the
Just
outside
want
run.
him to be a little more thoughtful with each and
Alright,
every
here we go.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
First down and 10. Starting off with a pass. He throws at the ground and incomplete. Start off the game.
Offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Second down and 10.
Back to the air.
He throws that is caught. But he can only gain 3. It was a very, very quick pass. And it is 3rd down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on these 3rd and 7.
Here we go. 3rd down and 7.
Play action. It's
He looks and he throws. He is sacked on the play.
Defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league
He goes down, and it's gonna have to force a Browns punt.
really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack. That's the cherry on top of that 3 and out.
The Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bojorquez, to handle it. Fair catch.
And Burks is just going to catch it at the 18. And that's where the Bengals set up shop. Let's go, Joe.
The former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
While we all love to talk about the quarterback, he really wasn't at the forefront of their win last week, Kate. Kind of took a step back and let some of his teammates shine. Yeah, he made a good mark with a touchdown pass, a bad mark with an interception. Welcome to life in the NFL as a quarterback. You know he wants to make a little more noise, elevate everybody else a little better.
Here we go, first down and 10. And first play, it's just gonna go down for nothing.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10. Need to get some
Second down and 10.
Burrow from the gun.
And that's going to be caught for a gain of 3 to Gesicki.
About 3-yard pickup in the end. From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
It is now 3rd down and 7.
Move it forward. Get some small yards on a throw. Quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Here we go. 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7. Burrow out of the shotgun.
And he's, so close to Jamar Chase. Had him open. And it's going to have to be a punt. Damn, 3 and out. All right.
Coaches know, got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
There we go.
Field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. He has it at the 33.
And he'll get down about the 39 where he was about.
The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Oh, and it's going to be a fake, and is going to lose 1 yard. Deshaun Watson.
For me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb
2nd down and 11.
You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
He's going to hand it off up the middle. He can get 3, and it's 3rd down.
3 yards there. All to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run.
And here we go. 3rd down and 8.
Well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Gonna look. He throws. It is caught to Njoku.
And they finally bring him
A 1st down and more.
And a new set of downs. He picks up 28 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
First down and 10. Gonna look. Throws. It is caught again to Njoku. 1st down.
Inside the red zone before hitting the deck. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
And it's going to be false start. There we go.
One of the most common
I'll take that.
in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get back up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
And it's just going to be a handoff, and that will not. He'll only gain a yard.
Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
And it's 2nd down and 14.
From last week here. to the line they go. It's second down.
Second down and 14.
Staying on the
He's
ground.
gonna run it to the outside where he can get that little hole, and it will be third down and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And the Bengals bringing out a fifth DB. They're in the nickel, third down.
Third down and 2.
Again, it's Chubb.
And Chubb cannot get to the first down marker. And it's fourth down.
Just short on third down, no gain on the run.
And they're kicking a field goal.
They do on fourth.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense that just sticks with you a little
They're
bit.
kicking a field goal on fourth down and 2. It should be a chip shot to put the Browns up 3 early.
Sure gives you some
And
confidence
kick
defensively to get
right down
off
the middle.
field. I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to keep
All right.
the lead.
And the Browns now have a 1-point lead.
They will kick it away
Sorry,
here.
3-point lead. Excuse me.
Here's Charlie Jones with the return.
Oh,
He shows
Ah.
the first on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. Cincinnati headed back out for its second drive now. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. It's a new set of downs for them at the 32. Here we go.
first down 10. Oh,
First give of the game here to Chase
damn.
Brown. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. The rookie from Texas there on
We
the
need to
tackle.
try to get some more.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard
Come on, here we go.
There's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Yep. He's got it. First down. Chase Brown.
That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can
Go now, first down 10.
like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Fuck, I had that hole right there. Should have went in.
Award that tackle to Michael Hall. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Burrow setting up the play action.
Oh no.
This
Oh.
one is tipped away and incomplete.
Thank God.
Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, both
Third
ends of the
down
defense nearly
and
came
9.
away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Here we go. Third down and 9.
On third down, here's Burrow.
He throws. It is caught.
He has the
Burton. First down.
finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes
Let's go.
25 yards
Let's
to fix up
go.
the first.
Gain of 25.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
And it's incomplete.
And it falls to the ground.
Hit as he threw it.
This one misses the tight end. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Straight ahead, it's Brown.
And Brown can gain,
For a big gain.
can get it to a third down and short.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
And here we go. 3rd down and 3.
Third and short, it's
He throws. It is caught. Jamar Chase. 1st down and goal.
5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of
And now
just like that.
it is
Back now, pressure on its way.
and that's caught.
Gonna take this in.
Eric Cole.
Cincinnati.
Boom.
The Bengals pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
And the tight end does tight end things.
All about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone.
Touchdown, Bengals.
And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker,
There we go.
feed him.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point.
And the extra point is good.
Sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Let's go, baby. And defensively, he's rough, tough.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. His return starts at the 5.
And he can, wow, he's ruffled up and can only get to the 26. And at the end of the first, the Bengals have a 4-point lead.
7-3 is our score. We'll be right back to Cincinnati after this.
Stick to our game plan.
We're ready now for the
Here we
second
go.
quarter. Browns in control of it. They'll start this drive out 1st and 10. Watson on 1st
He
and 10.
throws, and it's incomplete. Over hits his guy.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
2nd down.
Watson now. Has him on the
Ah, so close.
Just a couple of yards here. as
It's
he
3rd
hits
down and 8.
Quarterbacks will look for
I
their
could try
tight
to-
end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options.
All right, here we go.
Consistent
3rd down
source
and
of
8.
positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
3rd and long for him here.
He throws short. He did not get there. It's 4th down. There we go. Force a punt.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much.
And we're punt. And they're
Not
punting.
tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that. I promise you, some money will follow.
Ah, man.
And the
Come
coverage
on.
team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
We go 1st down 10.
Brown on the inside give.
Brown can gain 4.
On a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
From the 29.
And that is caught. Traylon Burks has the edge on Ward.
Watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw, and without
Well, we can hear
And there's a review.
audibly frustrated with with that. And he'll throw the red
he's
flag out.
he's challenging.
So
Let's
what we're all
see.
looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain
Ooh.
it? Also get both feet down.
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control.
I think he dragged that foot. This is gonna be close.
For moments like
Let's
this,
see.
he did out
Oh, they're
here,
not.
tries it for
It's
air,
overturned.
And it happens oh so fast.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is reversed.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did
Damn.
not get both feet in. This is incomplete. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out
And
now.
it's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Burrow.
He's got it, and it's incomplete.
Right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Let me see what I did wrong there. I think right there, you really did have Jamar. You rolled out, and oh man, I think you had this guy across the middle. You had him wide open across the middle. You just the pressure there got to Burrow, and yeah, it's gonna have to force a punt. That's pretty good Browns D.
To break up what looked like a catch.
Now, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively.
Boom!
They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were
Yep, got him up to 27.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Watson throws short, and it's caught, and it's gonna get nothing.
He's only gonna manage to get back to the line. Aziz Ojulari getting there for the tackle.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down.
Oh, and it is caught.
Pass complete.
1st down.
16 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10. Here's Watson.
Joby, and again, hits that middle part, and it's 2nd down and a yard.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entire.
I'll let him have it. I'll let him have the 1st down. I just don't want to get burned over the cross.
More aggressive and take that shot.
Oh, they aren't. They're going to be a little aggressive here. He has all the time.
He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And that's going to be Chubb for a 1st down.
Down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
1st down 10. It's going to be a run play, and he's got it for a 1st down.
They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Hey, even though that was an excellent run, I got to talk about the receivers here, Kate, because 9 times out of 10, you see a run like that in this league, 10 plus, you know those guys on the outside are doing their
And Nick
job.
Chubb got his X factor.
Keeping those defenders away from the back.
They're smart. They'd keep running it. They don't. Instead, he'll get it for a 2nd down and inches right there.
10 at the 9.
Gun doubles.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
And then Njoku gets a 1st down.
That picks up a 1st and goal.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot.
I'll rely on man here. I'll bank. Let's go. Let's go, D. Pure raw skill. Oh, they're just gonna run it. Chubb. Second down and goal.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
For timeout.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be
I'm
their
not
first.
liking it.
And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half.
Single back. Why? I'm not going to do single back. I don't even know what to do.
Second chance at 6 here.
All right.
Second and goal.
We'll do this.
Watson.
Yep. Down he goes. Timeout.
And he goes down. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. They're down to their final 1 in this half.
And it is third down. I got this. Here we go.
Twice. Here we go.
Third down. Get on Trey. Third down and 7. Gonna look. And he throws it at the ground, and it is incomplete. And they're gonna have to force a field goal. There we go, baby.
He wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Able to knock it through.
Kick is right down the middle.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And
all right, so 3:30 to work with, 1 timeout.
2 for 2 as a kicker.
Because I want time. I want a lot of time. I would preferably want 4 minutes, but because I like to run the ball. Oh. All right, here we go.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Here we go. First down, Burrow to throw.
And he goes deep for Jamar. It is caught. Go, 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 go.
He breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. From the gun, a gift to Brown.
He's got it. First down, Chase Brown.
With a new set of downs.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
First down, and they go right back to
fortunately didn't get anything there.
Okay, that's a run that's on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap.
We're just gonna get it to the end.
Come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
We still got a timeout.
That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. And it's the Bengals who have it, 2nd and 9.
Suggestions here.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow from the gun. He's got it.
Boom. I'll take that. What? Timeout?
He's at the 1. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now.
Damn. We're going to take a quarterback kneel. Yeah, we're going to take a quarterback kneel. Take the kneel, because then that'll waste some clock and they'll make him burn a timeout.
wants to burn a timeout and preserve some of it. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. They give it to him up.
Got him.
He runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals grow
Let's
their
go.
lead just before halftime.
2.
Well, we all
2.
knew what was coming when they got
2.
to that goal line formation, didn't
2.
we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old school touchdown.
I just sometimes
Bruce Sternum will not be able to return. We're going for 2.
Nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
We're going for 2.
Bengals offense still on the field. We'll see them go for 2. He's throwing for it.
Got it.
Pass is complete for 2, and their lead grows further.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2. That risk pays off.
There we go. We go for 2.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
Yep, perfect kick. Let's get him. 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 Hold him. Yep.
In pretty solid field position.
All right, a minute, and they got 3 timeouts. I just thought it was right to just waste a little bit of clock. I don't care. I'll kneel after once I have my lead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Watson.
Get him in bounds. Get him in bounds. Get him in. Aw, damn.
He's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion.
Gotta get him in bounds, man. It's all right.
It creates space
Fuck.
to take that shot downfield.
Fuck.
That's to his back. Nick Chubb.
All right, 3rd and inches.
Picked up a few as he
Don't matter. We don't need it. We don't need blitz. Literally, just get a stop here.
Get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target.
Here we go. 3rd down and inches.
The sticks.
Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. From the gun, Watson.
And it's caught. These very short passes.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Bringing a blitz here. He throws. It is caught. And Nick Chubb can get nothing. And they're going to call timeout there because they stayed in bounds.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see.
2nd down and 10.
You see as many defenders keeping that to a 0.
He throws. It is caught. And he will be in bounds. And it will be 3rd down and inches. Perfect. They can't really do much.
And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
We are going to do man on man. I don't think they're going to run the ball. Here we go.
Play action. It's Watson.
Nope. Looks. Throws. And it's incomplete. 4th down and inches. And what do they want to do? And they're punting. There we go. Alright, we're going to try to get a block here. Maybe. We're going to try to get a block. Here we go.
They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field.
Nope.
And he's certainly been
Where's that out?
busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sets this
32.
fly. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30.
You're going to kneel. We're going to kneel. Really? You really think we should do this? Nah, we're gonna kneel. We're gonna do a draw.
30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line.
Oh, first down and 10.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's dropped at the 37 after pushing this forward a bit. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Here's Brown again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Offense working quickly. We've hit halftime here in Cincinnati. The Bengals carrying a lead.
I'm fine with this lead.
Now it's down to Florida, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by in Orlando for the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So
Hello, Ryan Schrader.
we'll begin up in the Still City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh. And they are just about ready to head to halftime with the Dolphins on top. The Dolphins trying to finish that one off and claim victory. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes. Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Ravens still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We saw a strong first half out of the quarterback, Joe Burrow. He was on point, throwing a touchdown pass to help his guys take the lead into the break. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the other blonde bomber, Brock Ewert.
All right, thank you, Coach. And
All right, here we go.
About set to begin the second half. The Browns
Let's do it.
And they will kick it away here.
Kick it away. And Charlie Jones brings it up. Charlie Jones can get the 31.
Rockies tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
They've got first down from the 31.
First down and 10.
Play action now. Burrow. Flushed out of the pocket.
Oh,
And the Browns are going to take over after the interception. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coach
Just heavily
said
covered.
simply, go get.
Let me see this real quick. I mean, yeah, you just throw it a little bit there. He just had time. Yeah, look at this. I mean, he just threw it very, very short. And this was, this really could have been a pit. It could have been if he caught it, a little bit more here, he would have stayed in bounds. This could have been a pick six. And that's an unfortunate play.
That's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion.
Unfortunate. We don't like that. Unfortunate.
Now, first and 10.
Now it gives them good field positioning. I just turn the game around.
Second half's going to start with a run by Chase.
And yeah,
All
so
to the ground by Jordan Hicks. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up second and 9.
we're just gonna have to get back to what worked well.
Looking from the gun,
Watson.
Oh, he got free.
Damn, he got free. Third down and 9. Should I just bring like a blitz? Here we go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have
Third down and 9.
ready now, off play action.
Picked off. There we go. Put it right back, Jordan Battle. Let's go. Let's go. We back.
Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage.
Boom.
Possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage.
Hanging down 10.
Burrow setting up the play action.
Got him.
Finds his man Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now a give. It's Brown headed right.
Yep, first down.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push you.
I don't think that was on Joe on that pick, though.
On first down, here's Burrow. Brought in by Burks. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
First down 10.
Working inside the red zone.
Fuck, dude. I gotta get off quicker.
But still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Burrow out of the shotgun.
Got him. Touchdown.
He's got the Cincinnati touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play.
What is it? 15?
Sure did.
If we got 2, it'd be 17? Nah.
McPherson at the point after.
Kick is good.
Right down the middle, it's good.
I'm fine with 16.
Bengals take a 16-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff.
There we go. We'll kick that off.
He fields it from the 8. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
Start out with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb.
Ah, come on, man. We gotta get those tackles.
Stone up there to make that play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're gonna have 2nd and 4. From the 29.
Throws
Him
off.
on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Very close. Very tight. They love throwing it short here. That's their biggest thing, is just throwing it very short.
At the 38. Watson on 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah. And that's a loss of 4. There we go. I love that he caught that.
Loss on the play.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss.
Let's go.
They got a little more aggressive strategy.
Here we go. Second down and 14.
Here's 2nd and 14.
Yep, nope, and there we go. It gets it to a 3rd and 20.
I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take
Prevent.
this reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed.
Let's go this.
A whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile.
Now it's 3rd down and a long 20. Gonna look. Gonna throw it. Incomplete. Murphy bunting. And it's gonna be a punt. Now we're gonna start to burn clock.
The ability to track the ball. Right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past the
Perfect.
30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And they're going to take over possession. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
1st down 10.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Escapes out to the left.
Damn. Bad. That's on me. It's on me.
Not on the same page with his
Right, here we go. Let's get a 1st down here.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's intercepted. Grant Delpit in to pick it off. And the Browns take over as he gets his 10th career INT.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Here's Watson, 1st and 10. Pass complete to Thrash. And that's good for a gain of 5. Hauled to the ground by Jordan Hicks.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Here's 2nd and 5. Gary Judy with the grab. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a 1st.
I still got a chance to get a 1st down.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this offense is trying to keep the defense off balance down here in the red zone. Mixing a receiver.
Watch for the run.
Everything else they love to do. And the best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
It's touchdown.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
Damn.
The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Browns keeping the offense out on the football field. They want 2 here. He's throwing for it. He's on the move.
Nope.
And he goes down. The pressure gets over.
That's huge. That doesn't get into a 2 possession. That doesn't get into a 1 possession game.
Oh, this is so tough, Brock. You understand what he was trying to do.
Let's go.
Something happened. Ended up outside the pocket, but even some added creativity can't yield 2 points here.
You get down here on these 2-point conversions, the real estate just gets gobbled up in a hurry. Not only for the QB, but the receivers as well. Only so much time to try to make something work before that defender said, not in my house.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow.
Dang, my battery level's already low.
We can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him.
It's bad play calls, to be honest.
They've got first down.
I'm just gonna do what I can to burn the clock.
They'll try it right with Brown. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Completes this one to Chase. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Greg Newsome bringing that play to an end. That 100-yard mark, it's as coveted by receivers as it is by running backs. And he's now reached it with that last catch. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Dumped off to his
4th down and 2.
Right at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of
We're gonna
those
punt.
situations that just puts a smile
We're
on
punting.
because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short of
Here,
that 3rd
we
down?
will backspin it just in case if it lands. Boom.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And the fair catch made here at the 15.
At least they're backed
No
up deep.
return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Offense is not hitting the mark here in this 3rd quarter. Not really.
Drive starts
And
out
the
with
Browns'
1st and 10.
offense starting to get better. They found a 6-0 run. Actually, really, it's really not better. Just we're cooking ourselves, and they got 10 minutes to come back down from 10. So it's not that's not hard. That's really not that hard.
Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down.
And he gets it.
That's good room.
Boom.
Able to
Fumble.
haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter.
Wow.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Browns football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. New set of downs for him at the 38. They motion the slot man right. First down, they're going to stick with Chubb.
Yep.
And
Loss
the
of 5.
defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 15. Escapes the pocket.
Yep.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
3rd and 12.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
3rd and 12.
From the gun, Watson.
And he's gonna scramble.
Oh, he's good.
Fumble! Pick it up! Let's go!
And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Fumble picked up by the Bengals. Huge play.
But you get loose, you make a nice little
Boom. Oh, that could have been after the play. Oh, that could have been when his knee was down. We're taking a look at this. Let's take a look. Look at that. He got a good hole. He got a great hole. And then, mind you, he's still going to be short. And let's see when this ball... That ball starts to come loose right there. I think that ball is out. I don't think he has possession of that ball. Knee not down. That's when he's down. Oh, we're going to see when it came loose. I don't think he had possession when he was falling down. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a challenge. No challenge. Yeah, no challenge. All right, here we go.
On the ground, Brown.
Yep. Very good. Burn clock.
14 yards and a new set of downs.
Now don't think for a second.
Very burn clock.
On their heels, and right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll motion a tight end left. They'll run again with Brown. He's able to manage a couple on that run.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Straight ahead, it's Brown.
First down.
Driving across the 15-yard
Yep.
line. And he's all the way down to the 6-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that goal run.
They'll try and punch it in.
There we go.
The end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead.
I think an extra point here would go a long, long way in putting this one away. I think we should, yeah, one extra point, and I think this is going to be game over.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly
here we go.
Another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The extra point is good.
And on by McPherson. And the Bengals take a 3-possession lead.
I'm fine with doing that. Here we go. I think that'll shut the door on the Browns. Thanks for coming. And that'll go way out of bounds.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Cleveland's offense all set to take over. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little.
I don't think they're gonna run the ball. They'd have to go and get some points.
To throw, here's Watson. He beams one deep right side.
Oh, and that's an interception.
Jordan Battle with the INT.
Boom.
He makes his 3rd interception of this season. Oh boy, they cleaned up the fumbling issues from the last drive, and now it's an interception that turns the ball over.
Yeah, in 2 very different tones and
yeah, threw it into double coverage there. You won't get that in double coverage.
Ball security. The other is simply saying, keep it up, boys. Keep taking that ball away. Job well done.
It's going to be... Oh, here we go. Eric Hall can gain 5.
Really good effort there just to stay upright. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Sure, a whole lot of noise to sort through up the middle, but by the time he figured everything out, he was able to hit them for a decent gain.
Brown on the inside give. And he's going to be brought down at the
30 yard.
line. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need one more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front.
Here we go, 3rd down and 1.
Lanes and paying them off.
He's gonna sneak it. He's got it.
Enough for the first as they touch him down.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the 1st down.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
That's going to be a toss to the outside. He's got it. 1st down, stay in bounds.
At the 20. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
There we go. And it will be a handoff. Dockery will gain nothing.
You know, Kate, during draft season, I was talking to an NFL GM, and he said, you know what, in time, we're going to realize tackles for loss are just as big a deal as sacks. Sacks get so much of the popularity. Tackles for loss, when you knock that offense backwards, I promise you, in time, we'll be keeping a closer eye on plays like that one.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 after the loss, but still 3rd and 8 to work with.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play.
I don't know, maybe the Browns are going to call a timeout.
And they contained it to a minimal gain.
And nope, it'll be a loss of a yard. And it'll be 4th down with the field goal coming at the 2-minute warning. All right, 2-minute warning.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Cincy. Bengals close to picking up their 5th win.
We will kick the field goal.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is from 35 out on the left hash.
All right, should be right down the middle. 35-yarder. Put a little salt in the wound. It's good. So less than 2 minutes, 3 timeouts for the Browns. Down by 3 possessions. Yeah, I don't think they got a chance here.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4.
Oh.
And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cleveland offense back out, getting set for the drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score.
All right, here we go.
Set, 1st and 10. Interception last.
They are still going to try at this.
Going right back to the air. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for Cleveland. 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll get it up to the 44. 2nd and 6 now. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT. All
right, here we go. 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson.
Watson, down he goes, and it's a fumble recovery for Hawkins.
The Bengals have it. And they limit the damage on the return.
And that is gonna do it here in Cincinnati. Goodbye, Cleveland. It won't be a long bus ride, but for that bus ride back to Cleveland. Oh, he could have had his knee down.
The Cincinnati offense headed out now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just
Yep, there it is.
They take a knee, and that's going to force their defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
You got to expect the timeout.
Just,
Any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
He'll take a knee here as that clock approaches the 40 seconds remaining mark.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game,
there it is. Yep.
Second counts.
That'll do it.
Call a timeout. You want to be right next to that official to signal it in.
There it is. The Bengals win at 32-12 at home. First home game of the season. Actually, no, that was the second home game of the season. Then we got a few more home games.
So the Bengals pick up the win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here at my broadcast.
There we go. That's a nice win. Offense worked well today.
Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati, we gotta be right here. So, highlights, I don't really know how much highlights we have here. That was just that fumble recovery, the interception. You know, we had a fair share of highlights. Here it is. Let's just look at this defense. I mean, look at this. So, it forces him to run out this way. That's the Bengals' plan. And they have a fast guy there, and you get the fumble. I do feel like he hit the ground. We'll see when that ball, it starts to go out right there. That's why. The knee isn't down yet. There's a little bit of grass. And they're saying that's a fumble. But very nice. Player stats, Joe Burrow. If it wasn't for the 2 interceptions, he would have had a great game today. But overall, it was good. He had two touchdowns, 2 interceptions. 183 passing yards, 59% completion percentage. Deshaun Watson had a terrible game, 53 quarterback rating. 0 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Not good. Rushing for the Bengals, Chase Brown, 17 attempts, 87 yards, 5.1 average. Dockery, 4 attempts, 20 yards. Browns, Nick Chubb did pretty good. He averaged 4.5 a carry, a touchdown, 5 broken tackles. That was pretty good. Receiving, Njoku was their biggest guy, really, there. For the Bengals, Jamar was our biggest guy. We had Burks get a touchdown, and Eric All got a touchdown receiving. Wait, do we have Chase Brown get a touchdown? Oh, Dockery got 2 touchdowns, though. Blocking, let's see how many sacks allowed. No sacks allowed. Defense, our defense did pretty good today. Geno Stone, top guy. Jordan Battle, 1 tackle for loss and 2 interceptions. Nice job, Jordan Battle. 2 tackles for loss for Ojulari. A lot of tackles for losses for our team. Very nice. I think we got some stripped. Let's see. 4 fumbles. 1 from Geno Stone. 1 from Jenkins. Fumble recoveries. 1 from Logan Wilson. 1 from Matt Hawkins. Very nice. For the Browns, here it is. Pretty diverse. We got the interceptions. Bush got that interception, and then Delpit got the interception. Kicking, 2 of 2 for Chad Ryland. Both from inside 29, 1 of 1. Money Mac. Punting, we average 43 net average 46 yards per punt, though. Daniel Willing. Browns, they have pretty good punting. And team stats, take a look. There it is again, more first downs. We really dominated that fourth quarter, that's why we won. Total offense, we did better, almost 300 rushes, yards, they did better. Yards per rush, they did better. Passing, they did better. We did better yards per pass. We were 42% on third down. They were 18. Not good. In the red zone, we were 100%. They were 100. Turnovers, that was the biggest one. They had 4 turnovers, -2. We had 2, +2. Fumbles lost. Total yards at 414. They had 332. And yeah, there it is. Finished off the game there. Very nice game. And yeah, so we'll be continuing this series. It was a very fun game, and yeah, so it's what we like, and yeah, so we're now 5-1, facing a good team at our home field, the Buffalo Bills, next week. So until then, see you guys later. Peace. Oh wait, let me see. Did we win Player of the Week? Yep, Jordan Battle won AFC Defensive Player of the Week. 11 tackles, 2 interceptions. Cam Taylor-Britt won at the other one. Alright, very nice. See you guys later. Peace.